Good morning, everyone. I woke up this morning and there was no water. And in South Africa, we have something called load shedding, where sometimes you have electricity while others don't, and sometimes they have electricity while you don't. Um, sometimes that causes trouble with things like electrical pumps that pump your water, and that's what the problem is at the moment. And I'm like really not in the mood for not having water, and then a little bit later not having electricity. I'm just a little over it. And then I get scripture like this. Psalm 84, verse 11 says, "No good thing does he withhold from those who walk uprightly." And I'm like, really, Lord? I do walk uprightly. I'm straight up. And then you have to think to yourself, no, maybe I did this. Or maybe I had that thought about my children frustrating me, or my husband driving me crazy, or that person on the road that cut me off. And so maybe I'm not walking uprightly. But then I'm like overthinking it because my life is good. Yes, there are times when there's no light on in my house, but I have the light of the world that lives in my heart. Yes, I have no water, but I do not thirst. There's no water coming out my taps, but I do not thirst. There are people that walk more uprightly than me and have physically less things than me. So, what does it mean? No good thing um, does he withhold if I'm walking uprightly. And I think it's more the good things of his heart. Yes, he wants provision, and this life of ours in the physical is all about what we need and what we have and how we survive this thing, because we have to nurture and love life. But the good things that he does not withhold is his wisdom and his mercy and his hope and his truth and his honor. That's the kind of thing he gives us, all those good things. He gives us a sense of knowing where we're going towards. He gives us a sense of understanding what God really wants, what he really wants from us. And we know that we know that we know that we are deeply loved. We know that God does not take away from us anything that we have deserved. He has given us all our just rewards, everything that we have deserved. He has given it to us with great pleasure. And if you think back, you were a sinner first, and you came to God because he called you, and he rejoiced and he took away your sin. And so that's why you are righteous. It's not really that you don't deserve it. It's just that you've made the right choice and therefore you deserve it. You do deserve it because you made the right choice. So no good thing does he withhold from those who walk uprightly. So there's two things. If you think you are not getting some of the good things, then maybe you're not walking uprightly and you need to think. Or the good things that you think are being withheld, are they truly good things? Would it be good for you to have immense wealth so that you can buy a Learjet? Is that the kind of good thing that you should have? Or are you the person that yearns for that but should have a wonderful little cottage on a farm and do a hard day's work and come home to a well-deserved cup of tea? And everybody goes, that doesn't sound like a great life. Sometimes for somebody, that sounds like bliss. What is your bliss? And what is your truth? And what is truly a good thing for you? And do you know what is good for you? Your God knows. Ask him. I have to often, because I like good things, but sometimes they're not so good. Think about it, and we'll speak again tomorrow.